We'll take a short break, be back for the 6th in just a couple of moments.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. Our 6th race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. These are maiden 3-year-olds and upward. Blinkers on, number 3, Perfect Spot.
And they're up. Toward the inside, there was a good start for Tolik, who breaks for the lead. Perfect Spot is right alongside second. Expected Meeting comes away with Kitten's Toy on the outside. Then down toward the inside, Paulie's Pick will rate off the speed. 2 lengths to Bright Face. Then it's Isa Tucker, who's off the speed and wide on the turn. Isa Tucker getting out. Carrying Buckingham Gate about 6 deep, and the early trailer is Starship Omega. They run around the first turn, and Tolik trying to back down the speed, and having none of that is Perfect Spot. Perfect Spot just takes the lead. Tolik is second, Kitten's Toy racing third. From the outside, that's Bright Face, who's now fourth in front of an inside running Paulie's Pick. In between them, it's Expected Meeting, then Isa Tucker and Buckingham Gate, and trailing Starship Omega. Quarter time, 24-4. They move with less than half a mile to go. It's Tolik in front by a half a length. Perfect Spot is second. Kitten's Toy is third. Bright Face is wide well fourth after a 49-second half mile. Paulie's Pick rides the inside between horses. Expected Meeting. Then it's Isa Tucker. Starship Omega getting out of last place, and now trailing is Buckingham Gate. Around the far turn at the top of the stretch, Tolik engaged on the outside by Kitten's Toy. They've moved 2.5 lengths better than Perfect Spot. In between them, it's Expected Meeting, and they're at the top of the stretch. Tolik trying to spring the upset, digs in. Kitten's Toy right alongside him with every opportunity. Now Kitten's Toy is up for a short lead. Tolik is battling back on the inside, is trying to get in as Kitten's Toy. Then it's 3 lengths to Expected Meeting. Kitten's Toy hard to ride. He's ahead in front. Tolik is inside in second. It's Kitten's Toy, and Louis Castillo will grind it out. Tolik with a game run second in front of Expected Meeting third, and Paulie's Pick fourth.
Number 7, Kitten's Toy wins and pays $12.60. Owned by Jack Treadway, trained by Louis Ramirez, and ridden to victory today by Luis Castillo. And in the winner's circle, it's our Bond of the Month. Congratulations to Lil Alteri Clisaris and crew. Congratulations, Lil. Our 7th race, 5.5 furlongs, maiden fillies, 2-year-olds. Scratch the 2, Sky Gold, the 5, Magic Rider, the 10, Bombo Genesis, the big favorite in the race, number 7, Colt Classic.
And they're off. The favorite Colt Classic was off last of all. Toward the inside, it's Distinta who wins the break and goes looking for the early lead. Transuente moves up to be second. Meet Me for a Smoke is now racing in third. Silver Magic is fourth in front of Ultimate Prize, who's racing on the inside. Then to the outside, it's Colt Classic improving around Crean's Ready with a half a mile to go. The opening two are opening up by Distinta, leads it by a neck. Transuente is there second. Here's Colt Classic all the way up to third and only 3.5 off the lead with 3 furlongs to go. Getting around Meet Me for a Smoke. Silver Magic is next, followed by Ultimate Prize, and Queen's Ready is still last, and there's 5/16 to go. First-time starter Distinta comes to play with the 2-length lead. Heavy favorite Colt Classic trying to get after her second. 2.5 lengths back to Transuente and Silver Magic, and they're at the top of the stretch. Distinta on the inside, but here's a big presence in the form of a big filly, and a big filly who just took the lead under a hand ride. Colt Classic, a bit green, shifting ground, but in front. Edgar Prado keeps her to business. She's laying all over the inside, but she also lays all over this field. She sharpened victory by 4 lengths. Distinta was second in front of Silver Magic third, and Meet Me for a Smoke fourth in 105 flat.
What a performance by number 7, Colt Classic. Breaks behind the field and just cruises to victory. This is one nice filly. Owned by Team Valor International, trained by Ralph Nix, and that gives jockey Edgar Prado his second victory on the card. The 8th race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. These are fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races, or 3-year-olds. Scratch the 7, Principessa Gina.
And they're up. From the inside, I'm Crazy for You wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Lou Costa moves to challenge, and My Mom Santina between horses. My Mom Santina's a neck in front. I'm Crazy for You under restraint from Nunez, but we'll go with this horse early on in the part of the race with Lou Costa away third. Toward the inside, Senorita Divina, Wild Heiress between horses. Followed next by Berna with Lady Joyful second last, and the early trailer, while held up at the back, the trailer is Lil Miss, Sure Shot. Around the first turn, on the outside, My Mom Santina. On the inside, I'm Crazy for You. Through the opening quarter in 23 and 4. Lou Costa races in third from Wild Heiress in fourth. Senorita Divina will have to lose her spot fifth, shuffled now with Lady Joyful on her outside. Then toward the inside, Lil Miss Sure Shot and Berna's last, but they're really starting to slow down, stacking and packing with less than half a mile to go. I'm Crazy for You has the lead. Toward the outside, My Mom Santina second. Here's the Bug Boy Rodriguez. He got Senorita Divina to keep her spot toward the inside, and a little bit tight there. Had to tap on the brakes ever so slightly. Riding the inside, Little Miss Sure Shot to the outside, Lady Joyful. Wild Heiress between them. Berna's the only one out of touch here as they're at the top of the stretch after a 48-second half-mile time. At the top of the stretch, on the outside, My Mom Santina. Far outside, Lady Joyful. Senorita Divina trying to work off the fence. Little Miss Sure Shot swung into action by Prado. This is wide open, but here's a Little Miss Sure Shot down the center of the racetrack. Up to take the lead. Lady Joyful and Wild Heiress tries to go with her second and third. Little Miss Sure Shot off the claim and right to the winner's circle by almost 2. Lady Joyful second in front of Wild Heiress third in 131 flat.
Number 9, Little Miss Sure Shot closes to win. Very impressive. Pays $8.40, owned by GDS Racing, trained by Gustavo Delgado, and that gives jockey Edgar Prado his third win on the card. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back for our late Daily Double.
Sport of Kings, Florida's most unique venue, located at beautiful Gulfstream Park, has hosted elegant weddings, spectacular concerts, and the grandest of social events. Surrounded by lush gardens, pedestrian promenades, and inviting streetscapes in the signature style of Addison Meisner, Sport of Kings is the ideal venue for intimate gatherings or groups as large as 500. Our events coordinators and audio and visual production specialists can customize the room to any needs, while our chefs can create scrumptious menus. For information on holding your next event at Gulfstream Park's Sport of Kings, call our event specialists at 954-457-6186.
Welcome back. Our ninth race, 1 mile and 70 yards, an allowance optional claimer for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. 8 runners going to the post.
And they're up. Elusive Harmony was off near the back half of the field. It was a quick start for La Reina Serena, who reaches up to take the lead. Trevichik on the outside, and here's Elusive Harmony having to weave her way through traffic to join the vanguard with inside position Sophia Lenore, and they run into the first turn. Elusive Harmony took a little while to find her feet, but she has the lead now, and she has it a length and 3/4 from Lorena Serena on the outside second. Backing off to be third is Sophia Lenore. Then it's Trevichik fourth. Length back, horsing around, is off the speed today from fifth. It's a stretch of another 4 lengths to the Bill White team of Golden Finish and Holy Day to the inside, and it's a gap of another 6 to Silken Sequins. Opening quarter, Spirited, 23 and 2. Elusive Harmony had to work to get the lead, and she has it 3 parts of a length. La Reina Serena on the outside is second, 2 lengths back to Trevichik, who's getting a good run of it from third. On the inside and fourth is Sophia Lenore from horsing around fifth. Held up in traffic is Holy Day, followed by stablemate Golden Finish, and still nothing from Silken Sequins. That's the 8 of them as they move into the far turn, and on the outside, La Reina Serena issues the challenge to Elusive Harmony, and La Reina Serena on the board at 19-1 just took the lead. She'll have to deal with Trevichik, who moves to her from second. Horsing around is now third. Then it's a gap of another 2.5 lengths back to Golden Finish, who rallies wide of Holy Day, and they're at the top of the stretch. La Reina Serena trying to spring the upset. Here's Carlos Marquez and Trevichik moving to her on the outside second while confidently handled. These two have opened up 4 lengths on Elusive Harmony, and on the outside, Golden Finish. 3/16 to go. Trevichik cut loose for the drive. She'll have to deal with an on-rushing Golden Finish, but Trevichik's less than a furlong from the money and 4 on top. Golden Finish is up to second. Down the outside, Silken Sequins, but the Christine Jenks barn with the winner in South Florida. Here's Trevichik by 2.5. Up second, Silken Sequins from last to beat Golden Finish, who was third. La Reina Serena was fourth.
It's number 8, Treve Chic, winning it for SD Brill Limited Partnership, trained by Christine Jenks and ridden to victory today by Carlos Marquez Jr. 10th and final race, 7.5 furlongs. These are maiden claimers, fillies, 2-year-olds. We've got a full field of 10 runners. Off-time favorite, number 9, Richie's Tricks.
And runners away. Toward the inside, Yarmorka begins the best. Up to challenge now is Richie's Tricks, and the favorites on the offensive early, with Tartaletta moving between horses to race in third. Toward the inside, Sweet Forestry is now fourth, a length better than Classic Romance. To the outside, it's Hot Flash as they run into that first turn. And there were 3 horses there that had some major trouble. They were Tartaletta, Skipper D, who was pretty well eliminated, and so was Hot Flash as we had some incident into that first turn run, lugging out. Into the backstretch, Yarmorka has the lead. 3 parts of a length from Richie's Tricks in second. Tartaletta on the outside is now in third. Sweet Forestry fourth. Classic Romance is fifth. Competitive Player drops over nicely from the high post to race 2.5 off the speed. A length and a half in front of Petite Lapine. Then it's Skipper D to the inside, trying to recover after that early trouble. Sister Diane is second last, and Hot Flash is last as they make their way now past the half mile and kick to the far turn. Half mile went in 50-1 after the quarter time was 24-3. Now the pace quickens. It's Yarmorka still in front. Richie's Tricks working harder to hold her spot second. She's actually losing ground. Competitive Players all dressed up with no place to go. Moving up on the far outside is Petite Lapine. This is wide open. Yarmorka trying to spring the upset. Turns for the money on top. Toward the inside, Sister Diane. Toward the outside, Classic Romance. Far outside, Competitive Player begins to motor, and Sweet Forestry in with an upset possibility. Still many chances. Yarmorka fending off the challenge. On the outside in Sweet Forestry, from between them, Sister Diane. Yarmorka's almost home. Yarmorka and Eddie Martin hold sway. Sister Diane second in front of Sweet Forestry third. Competitive Player was fourth.
Number 2, Yarmorka wins the nightcap for Rot LLC, trained by Gennady Durachenko, ridden to victory by Eddie Martin Jr. In the pick 4, $1,166.05. The pick 5, only 4 of 5, $146.95. We will have a carryover of $16,336.50 going into Wednesday's card. The Rainbow 6, only 5 of 6, $588.86. For Wednesday, the carryover, $50,000 jackpot guarantee. And that wraps up Sunday's races. Remember, Monday, right here at Gulfstream Park West, we have 10 races, including our new wager, the Perfect 10. It's only a 10-cent bet with a 10% takeout. You got to be at Gulfstream Park West on Monday. Good night and good luck.